We can see in your LinkedIn that you have worked. It's normal because you come like from the beginning in the sports in like
Yeah.
corporate companies, like which is not from games. I would like to know a little bit more. How is that difference in your life? What is the biggest difference to working in electronic sports and working with like let me say like a normal company, like a corporate company, like what is the biggest difference, and when you saw that it's the time to change, like okay, because I know that I imagine that when you play it CS, you have a job and play it CS. When you saw like
Mm.
okay, now it's my career, now I can
Yeah.
live working with esports.
Yeah. No, that's a good question. I think there's two ways. First of all, right? You talk about a corporate job, which is I come from the startup environment, right? So I don't think I've ever had a real corporate job, honestly, because I have I don't know, I can't sit still for long enough to have a corporate job. So I ended up in very entrepreneurial type of companies very early, and I found tech startups really fast and software as a service and stuff like that. So so I think first of all, there's a difference there, right? If you come from a really big corporate job like a bank, unless they sponsor esports teams, it's probably a very different environment you're coming into. Let's say it's really corporate. Esports is another world. It's like I say, it's startups and it's scale up mechanics, and you're doing a growth company and you're trying to build the plane midair, but it's like three-dimensional because the industry is moving at the same time. So it's not even like, let's say, when you build a startup, you're building a product for a market. You're attacking a market that already exists, so you're sort of making your own market. In esports, we're building the market as we go as well, right? That's crazy. So it's like a whole different level of stress than what you're used to when you come from the corporate environment. And I think there's similar industries right now. I think to esports, I think blockchain and crypto is very similar to esports at the moment. It's a lot of my good friends work in it, and we spar. Like it's the same operational challenges you have in it right now. And I think some early stage tech markets has been the same as esports. The difference being here that esports has such a heavy consumer facing angle, right? That it's in the mainstream eye, it's entertainment at the same time. So I think that just propelled it so fast into something that everyone expects us to be really good, really fast in an industry, and we're all like, what the fuck are we doing? We're just trying to figure it out at the moment, right? So I think it's I think with that, like if I was to compare it from coming, let's say fairly established startups that I've been a part of to esports, I think it's very chaotic, like very chaotic. It's very yeah, you got to be really resilient to be in it. You got to be really good at shutting off, taking a break, trying again tomorrow, kind of thing, right? It's really volatile.